In Ghana, where second-hand clothes are donated to charities worldwide, they often end up in landfills. Two brothers are taking a different approach, giving second-hand clothes a new life cycle. What started as a hobby is now taking them places. Our technology correspondent Paul Ndiho has more. Hello, Paul.
Thanks, Esther. Boie and Bill fashion label, founded by brothers Ellisha Boie and Bill, showcased their unique approach to fashion. They are making a name for themselves in Ghana's fashion scene. I spoke to Ellisha about the duo's unique designs using simple technology and recycled materials.
We are from background several recycling and both recycling and upcycling projects using more like plastic waste to do like costumes. We started incorporating like plastic waste into our clothing and also using secondhand clothing. Most of these clothing were imported into the country. Upcycling them. Upcycling is more like just sort of upgrading them or transforming them into something. So we started creating costumes with them and doing photo shoots, fashion shows, etc. And also even being invited to some schools to talk about all these projects, to talk about upcycling and the need for sustainable fashion.
How much technology is involved for you to get something that has been discarded and you turn it into this fabulous clothing that like I see you wearing?
We're just being creative and just sometimes adding some new pieces to them. Some of the clothing per se, when we get them, they are very old. The fabrics are very old, so we have to re-dye them, like use tie and dye techniques to dye them and give it some color. Some also we have to do like screen printing some images and some pictures into it just to make it look more new and something that people will be willing to wear again, more like giving it a second life. Yeah, so that's pretty much the technique we've been using.
You've transcended borders. You are no longer a local Ghanaian brand. You are an international brand.
Yeah.
How does that feel to be seen as this influencer who has changed fashion in your country and around the world?
To me, fashion was more than just the clothing and the wearing. I wanted to do something that had a message. We've been able to showcase our stuff all around the world, and we also get invitations to put up shows and displays of some of the amazing things that we've been able to do with the plastic waste and secondhand clothing and all of that. So I think it's paying off. Yeah.
Of the countries that you've traveled to trying to showcase your fashion brand, which country would you say has connected more, or which people have connected more with what you're trying to do?
Finland has been very supportive of the idea. We showcased at the Helsinki Fashion Week, and we have done that twice. So they've been very supportive of the idea. The first time I showcased there, and the second time they also invited me again, and also this time we discussed about me staying for a longer period to work on my ideas and collaborate with some other designers also here. Yeah, so I've been here for a while now, for like a year now. I wanted to take the message a bit higher and outside because in Ghana I was like everywhere. I was on every TV, every platform, every fashion show. So I really feel like I did everything in the country.
Maybe you need to hook me up. Ellisha Boie co-founded the Bill and fashion label in Accra, Ghana. That's today's reporter. Back to you, Esther.
Very nice piece there, Paul. Thank you. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho each Wednesday for another tech segment on Africa 54.